Hello guys, DJ Aaron here. I'm going to show you guys an efficient way to monitor your broadcasts. Some people like to monitor their broadcasts through the actual live stream player. This can be useful, however, but be prepared to use up some bandwidth if you're doing that. Now, I've been live streaming for a long time, since 2011. And I've always monitored my stream by the video player. However, I found out a better way of doing this because every time you monitor your stream through the player, you're using up your actual upload bandwidth, upload and download bandwidth. So you want to make sure that if you're, if you're doing a stream and you want to monitor it, there is an easier way to do that. And this way is pop-out chat. So I can bring up pop-out chat. And what I normally do is I will pretty much do it side by side with OBS. Now OBS is a bit of broadcasting software that people use to broadcast out to the internet. What you can do with OBS is you can monitor your stream real time, still be able to pick up the chat. Now, the only thing you won't be able to do is, let's go back to the site here for a minute. The only thing you won't be able to do is monitor your view count that's apparently on the player side of things. So the one thing you're going to have to do is, when you're done with your show, and if it has stats available, see how much view count you get, or see how much of a view count you actually had. Twitch has stats. Depending on what site you cast on or stream on, stats are very useful. Okay, so I pretty much use my stats to see how good the show was early in the evening or how good it was late in the evening. Like, at about the beginning of the show and to the middle of the show, the view counts go up, and then as the show starts to end, or halfway to the end, it starts to level off. So I will give you guys a representation of that here very shortly. So I do my monitoring through OBS. Now, it is very debatable because people tend to monitor through the player, which is, like I said, okay, but it's not going to be a vast real-time, should I say, it's not going to be a real-time thing. Okay, so since HTML5 does not have a real-time representation, you have to rely on your broadcast encoder to, pick up the slack, so to speak. So I use, like I said, OBS. And the thing is, if you're monitoring with your player and you're streaming, okay, so there's a little flash queue down here and the kilobytes per second of uplink that you get when you're streaming. If this uplink at any point in time slows down or stops, and this actually turns red, that could indicate that you have several issues. Okay, for the past 2 shows, I was getting issues. Why? Because I was monitoring my stream. And every time you monitor your stream, I don't care how it is, and if it's just doing a video encode off the player, you're not giving enough for your graphics card to counteract with OBS. Okay, so your graphics card and how much is being used also has a lot to do with it. Internet speed, etc. So I was also told, by certain people that if you monitor your stream, it's not a real-time representation, and you're using bandwidth at the same time, don't do that. Always look at your broadcasting software for a real-time representation. And I've been starting to do that. I'm starting to rely less and less and less and less on the site as a means of monitoring. So I'm starting to rely on OBS now for my real-time monitoring. So that's also one thing to look at there. Okay, so let's go to stats. All right, when a show is done, depending on where you broadcast, it could be a site that doesn't have any stats. So you may want to get a copy of your stats probably from the site owner, or if a site has stats available, feel free to look through the stats. And if you look, 60% of my followers actually gave me the most views on Twitch. Facebook was 20%, direct and unknown was 20%. So if we look, the peak time was in between, should I say 7:40 and 8 p.m. It dips down a little bit after 8:05, but peaks back up at 8:15. So each show, depending on how many viewers you actually get, and I can give you guys another representation of this last Friday. Okay, so we did have a few issues with Twitch last Friday. At 7:20, I got 7 viewers. At 8:20, I got 7 viewers. So depending on the actual night, depending on the actual stream, everything will vary. Okay, so I don't know where these stats are from. Okay, they're from Wednesday. All right, that's Monday. That's Saturday. Okay, Friday, 4 hours and 11 minutes. Okay, so again, I had 7 viewers on the first Friday I did the flagship show. Okay, so always use your stats after you've done your show to determine, okay, how many viewers you've had, etc., and all that. So, in reality, if I continue to do this, and, and if this works out good enough to where I'm able to give you guys an awesome show and an awesome stream, I can be sure to, do this formula that I've been doing for, I don't know, since yesterday, really. But in all fairness, to fix any issues, just do this. Twitch is very good as far as, streaming goes. Every once in a while, the site will go down, but it's not like Mark's dog. It's not like Mark's dog where it goes down constantly. So, um, yeah, you just have to do things differently. But yeah, I'm really liking Twitch. I really think people should, check it out and see what kind of avenues is out there. They have non-gaming categories, so like I said, it's very easy to uh, do streams on here. I would highly recommend it, and the chat room does work. Chat room does work, and it doesn't crash. You can change your chat appearance, which I'm going to change it back to blue because I like blue better. So, anyways, that is it for this quick video. Peace out, practice and enjoy. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Anyways, that is it for this video, guys. Practice and enjoy.